My name is and I was born in 1990 and I came Malta in 2017. I didn't really came to Malta by boat because I came to Malta by air from Italy to Malta.
From where? From Italy?
From Italy, yes, to Malta. So I didn't came for Italy. I didn't from Libya to Malta directly, from Italy to Malta.
And how did you get to Italy?
I think by sea.
By sea?
Yes.
And was that from Libya?
Yes, from Libya to Italy. So that is 2016. Then I come Malta 2017.
And why did you decide to leave your home country to go to Europe, to go to Italy?
I think a lot of things because actually I don't have a mother and my father. So other of my siblings, my brothers, my sisters. So after my mother death, we just share ourselves, and then only me and my sister, they would live together. And my sister's husband started maltreating me all over again and again, and I can't bear it. That's why I moved from Nigeria to start the journey to Libya.
Okay. And what was that journey like for you? What was that journey like? How long did it take?
For Libya? I think I spent there's 1 year for Libya before I go to the sea to Italy.
So we're here, we're speaking to each other as part of this bigger campaign on sexual and gender-based violence during the migration and refuge-seeking process. Did you experience any abuse while you were traveling from Nigeria to Libya, Libya to Italy, and then even Italy to Malta?
Yeah, too much a bit stress. Too much stress in the road. Maybe we call it I think a van there because they lose somebody in the van. That is Ilios. We call it Ilios. Ilios.
Ilios?
Yes, Ilios. We call it Ilios. So it's like they call it. They lose somebody inside. Maybe they they keep people inside, and it's like fish. So maybe we land up like this inside the Ilios. Then it's like a bit stress. Then you can't move your leg. Then you still stay inside the van. Then I think maybe about 6 people in one line, join together like this. So you can easily sit like this without stretching your leg. So I think for the process maybe somebody can faint. So easily somebody faints in my front, but we couldn't know before we get it. I think before we get it, we already almost give up. Then we start shouting, please, somebody's dead, somebody's dying, somebody's dead. That's how it stopped. And we find where to stop in the place, then come down. Then we started pressing him, please don't die, please, we go together, we must surely go to the journey ending. That is how we start praying for God. God should invite him back, but God so kind, she come back alive. Then that is how we stay maybe like 2 days there, so that she will get rest. Then after 2 days, then we left. That is how we start journey. The journey is very, very I think it's so hard. It's not too easy for us, but we can't do more than ourselves because we already started the journey. And there's one place after Kano, then we get to go to that extent. We take a bike.
A bike?
Bike. So you lift us, that is the bike, lift us to, if you can't hold the driver, that is the person that drive the bike. If you can't hold yourself, maybe you can fall down, and the moment you fall down, nobody will wait for you. So you only leave you, then they move. Any mistake, the driver move.
So they
You
don't
are
really
only
care
there.
about.
No, they don't even care either somebody you are there or not. They don't even know. But only you focus on yourself because you are in the travel, you are in the risk travel. So we have to buckle up. So that's how we all make everything possible in our life. And after, but in our case, we don't have children. But after getting to Libya, we get back to sea because we go to seaside to make up. That is to enter the sea. There, I think I see a lot of children there that ask their mother why you come back with your daughter. It's like maybe they deliver them in Libya, then maybe that is why they want to. They can't. There's no school there. There's no good living. Nothing. You can't even walk out. By then, I don't know. By now, I don't know how it is. So you can't even walk around. Maybe you go dressed like this, then move around in the street. No, you can't do that for Libya, because we do the, especially women. But the boys, they are free more than us because you the girls, you can't go act like this. Maybe you put on a little dress like no. You can even make a call. It's very difficult for you to make call. And if you want to make call, you make sure that you go somewhere hide and make call without shouting, "Hello, where are you? I'm here." No. You have to make the call slowly. So it's because of the asthma, because they call the asthma boy, that is the all those boys that they call it the asthma's boys.
Asthma's boys.
Yes, like the boys that maybe they do kidnapping, they take somebody to, they bust the house, bust people, especially house that the guests live in, the guests, maybe they hear the voice of the guests, they can easily bust the house and pack everybody there to the station.
To the station, to the
Yeah,
police.
the police then they stay for the prison. Even me, I stay prison. I think almost 1 month.
Oh,
I did
wow.
Almost 3 months there.
So you were in a guest house, and
Yes.
they just.
No.
Oh no, where were you? Where
Living
did they
house.
take you? A living house.
Yes, I'm living house there. We stay in Libya. Then they bust the place. Then that is how they take us to prison. Then we stayed there. Even many people they die there because they are sick. There's no medication. There's no treatment. Nothing. So through that process, then I think about 2 guests died in our midst. But me, for my case, I have chickenpox. We are about 4 people. We have chickenpox. A lot of chickenpox in my body, from my head to toe, start busting, having. So they now took us there from the station to another station, so that maybe somebody can come there to come and rescue me and take me home and have a good treatment. So that is how I call somebody that I know that I'm released for the. That is I'm here so place like this. Please, if you come and help me, they should help me so that I will leave the station. That is how we live there. We push to the from Italy, from Libya to Italy. So I think for the process of the sea is very difficult.
Yes.
It was not easy for us because when you get to the sea, stay for the lapa, that is the boats. So it's very stressful.
What is the boat like? Is it a small, like a
Big
raft?
boat,
A big boat.
yes,
Okay.
round like this, yes.
Okay.
Then we sit. I think about a lot. I think about one something like that.
Okay.
Then it's pregnant women, but there's no daughter. Only pregnant women. I think about 6 pregnant women we are miss. But in our time, I think it's only one person that he died in the water.
Oh wow. So you witnessed a lot of people dying throughout the whole process.
Yes, even when we are in the sea where they push people, we hear that people die Even in our case, I think about 3 boats and 4 boats that's capsized in the sea that very day. So we after rescue in the sea, after rescue and then we started seeing people on top of the water. That's
Oh my
they're
God.
already dead.
They're dead.
Because after the boat sink, so maybe after a lot of time, maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe the water will bring such people out, so that people will be seeing them, flush them out. That is how. Even the children, maybe some people will die with pregnancy, even without a boat capsized, maybe like sometime the boat, because we always sit the same way that we sit on the process of the car. That is how you sit on the boat. You sit like this so that somebody will sit down on, yes, between you like this, just like this. So with that process, I think pregnant women, you can't breathe very well. So inside there, maybe somebody can die in that process. But in our case, because we thank God, it's only one person, and then it was a young guy. Then with our boat, then one place, one side, it less more than the other side. Then everybody starts looking for one way or the other to make sure that we get to rescue us. That is how the guy now leave the boat and go to the river swim with the empty keg. They go with it. Then yes, they now sick. Then after we get rescued, then our brother now say, where's my brother? Where's my brother? Then our brother is already gone on the water. A lot of things happening especially for the Libyan side. Too much death, because when you are in the I think in the road, we call it desert because it's very very big place. There's no house, nothing, or just a free land, sand and stone, everything. Even many spirits is there, as in maybe if somebody die, you can't even put it on the ground, only dry after drying of too much sun, crying like that. That is why when you are there, your driver, maybe people have been witnessing, they will tell you that please don't move around, stay in one place. That is in the desert. Then everybody will have to gather up like this and sleep together, put our heads to each other there just to sleep, so that everybody will be safe, because they will not allow you to move around because of the place, because it's very wide. You can't even walk, because when you walk a lot you can't come back, because a lot of things happening there. It's just like a buried ground. Yes, many things, many souls.
And which was the hardest part for you throughout this whole journey? What was the most difficult?
Is for the desert, because it's very very difficult. Because for the sea, because we cross our heart to enter the sea, because we know that place is not easy. Either do or die, because maybe before we get there we already tell God that anything can happen. It's just like a flight, because if the flight want to move, everybody will pray, God help us, so that our flight will go for air and safely and come back safely. It's just like that. So, but for the desert, so you know that something was going to happen there, and a lot of stress want to happen. So then you face it. Anything you see on the place, then you have to face it and bear it, and put God first. But for the sea, you can't make anything of your choice. Then you are already crossing your mind and must surely go to the place. So maybe like me now, when I want to cross, I told the sea, I don't have business with you. Only the business I have you to just to cross you and go to the oversea, because that is what in our mind that process. But the process of travel is not easy for us.
And how long did it take you to travel?
I think let's say if we 2 weeks we spent 2 weeks in the desert.
In the desert,
Yes,
just in the
2 weeks,
desert.
yes.
And in all, how long did you spend in all from Nigeria to
Nigeria.
Italy?
Okay, no, from Nigeria to Libya, just 2 weeks, a bit, almost 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yes. But I spent almost 1 year in Libya before I crossed to Italy.
Okay, and what was it like being in the prison in Libya? You mentioned there was no medication, there wasn't
No
much care.
medication, no treatment, no good treatment. Even once in a while, maybe once in a day, we eat. In the morning, they give us coffee, not this coffee, and they call it, I forgot, not coffee, just like coffee. They give us just a little bread, one slice of one bread. So that's in the morning. In the evening, maybe they bring some food. Maybe we not like it, but we don't have choice. We have to eat because there's no food in the stomach, because you don't have money for you to go and buy something that you like for prison, because it's a prison. Maybe sometimes the people there that be looking after the prisoner, they will just bring out gun. They'll say, hey, we have to be inside. If no, we should be release gun. Everybody will get inside, just like that.
And so what helped you to survive all of this?
Yes, what helped me mostly is because of the cheeky pox. Because when I get the cheeky pox, then I can't sleep. They start scratching me, itching me all over my body from my head to toe. Start scratching me. Even I always pour water on my body. Maybe sometimes I'll be looking for cold water just to pour on my body so that my body will become still. I will know I couldn't sleep. So it's very difficult for me. So when they came with the doctor, then they checked me. Libya, because if you are sick, they think that maybe it's something else, that maybe you have disease in your body, so they have to do blood test. So anything make you, maybe they check your blood test, maybe it's somehow, maybe you have this kind of maybe like all those kind of infection that they didn't like in the country. They have to poison you, then you give up. So because they don't need such things. So when they come and check me, they say okay. Then they told me that's okay. They'll move you here to another place so that you find somebody who can help you to leave the house, to take care of yourself, and treat yourself, give yourself treatment so that the pulse will go down. So that is how they moved me there to another place. So I start looking for some people to help me, start calling, please, yes, also place like this, please can you come and help me? That's how somebody just came and helped me. I was so happy that very day. I said, oh, thank God. So I have to go back and started treating myself, get myself, and that process then we run to the sea, because too much problem in Libya, because there's too much shooting. Maybe like this now, I think we might have a festa. We hear a festa, maybe they want to do a festa. We enjoy it here. But in Libya, you can't enjoy anything like festa. Many people will go down before that festa, before we round up. Because they shoot a lot of shooting, a lot of gun, everything on their all their life is shooting, because they used to shoot for gun anytime, as well as they have anything like a festa. Many people will surely go down in that through the festa, because they have problem in that country. Short, they have problem. So I believe that even if our people in Nigeria, if they can take the advice for people, I believe you help them. You understand? Because that process, if I have somebody in my country, I will not advise her to go through that process because it's very, very rough.
So you wouldn't say it was
No,
worth
no,
it?
no, it's not good for me to advise somebody in my country to go that through process. No, because I'll witness it. I'll be there all day, night. There are many things happening because our people there, they are still there. They are still there. Everybody, they are still complaining. That is how it's this. That is how it's this in social media. So we start crying, please help, please help. But I would say, but if you people will tell you that this is what we experience, but you will not believe because you want to test it, because you want to go and check what really happened there. If what you say, if it is true, let me go and test it. That is how people go. I think so. I don't think if I ever have sister or maybe friend, if you call me maybe favor or want to come as no, don't come. But if you wish to when you get there, then you take or any responsibility is there, then you take it. That is how the travel is. You understand?
Yeah. And so we're here because we have an event now leading up. Tama is holding an event connecting the dots, which is going to shed light on the abuse and the danger that people seeking refuge face during the process. How important is it, in your opinion, to have events like this in countries like Malta, where there are so many people seeking refuge who have just done that type of process?
In Malta.
In Malta, because do you think it's important for people to share these stories to raise awareness so that people in Malta and even maybe people back home can hear and learn a bit more about what truly goes on during the journey of seeking refuge?
Yes, it's good.
Yeah.
It's very good, yes. Because like me now, I'm here now. So I'm explaining what I experienced in my journey, how it is, how it's so difficult, how it's so sweet for me. I explain it for you guys so you guys know how it is. So also others people, if they want to experience, if they want to talk about what they believe, because when we get to Libya, there is some set of people that we met. So they asked us if they make use of us, if they make use of us in the back the journey. So no, we don't experience such a things because especially the Arabos people, they sleep with them, all those policemen in the road. So maybe they call them, they sleep with them. Maybe one person like this, like me, maybe they will say if 3 people we slept with them. Maybe 4 people, 5 people slept with them.
Wow.
Without condom, just so all those kind. I say no, we don't experience it because they cry. Even there's one woman that I met. They say she's pregnant, but they slept with her through the pregnancy. You see, so a lot of things happening. So like that, even when you are on your period, like that, they will still insist to sleep with you without having pain. That is having to experience your pain. Only their own experience that they want to sleep with you so that they know how it is. You see, but in our process, but we don't have such experience. But we only jump there. But they feed us. They feed us with food. They give us food. They pack our boys. They maltreat them, beat them, give them things to do. But we, the guests, they pack us for one place and give us food, give us water to eat. So, but our boys, they face the penalty that we supposed to take. They help us to take it. Then some collect food from us. Maybe they ask you to pay money. You don't have money, then they'll say, okay, anything you have, bring it. If you have food, you have money, you have any, maybe you don't have money, anything you have.
So you're
They
risking
give
and
them
giving up
risky.
everything.
Yes, just give them for them to just leave you. But still, maybe maybe in that process, maybe one of them or two people, they assist to sleep with you, they must surely do it. They say, "Yeah, no, 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 don't take anything. Let's sleep with them. It's better. Let's sleep with them." Then they'll start sleeping with everybody, all the women, both pregnancy, like your period, anything you belong to, they'll make sure they go
And this
down.
is in the desert? Or
Yeah,
in
the
the
desert, yes, the desert. Many things. So people are crying in that process. We tell them, but we don't experience it. They say, oh, wow.
Can I ask you, are there any misconceptions that people have of other people seeking refuge? So in Malta, are there some things that people just don't understand about the journey and about people who are seeking refuge in Malta that you want them to understand?
Like for the journey or
Like about maybe things that they think are a bit simple, just about the journey. Do people not understand the difficulty enough?
yeah, I don't believe that they didn't believe because um let me put it in this way. Just like Malta, let me use Malta to make example. Some people maybe like this Malta, maybe Malta, they have work, they have so many companies to work, have hotel, have other companies to work. Okay, then you tell me, I favor, you can work. I say yes, I can work. Maybe at the end of the day, they took me there and you told me, okay, you made the registration. Maybe you know one of them. Then it's very easy for me to just cash up the job immediately. They get it there. Unfortunately, I might discourage myself not to work. That will not be your problem. That will be my problem because you already helped me to get a job, and which is you help me and I get it. So unfortunately, my mind will not go there to work because I don't have that power to work. That is why I leave. But next time when I came to you, sister, please, I am looking for job. You can't help me again. You cannot even help me because you helped me for the first time. I could do it. So I believe that maybe if people out there they are hearing a lot of stories like this, how it is, how it's so difficult, especially the sea. Only the sea alone. I think it's more bitter more than any other thing. Not talk about the desert because the desert is very hard because when they see it like in a video, they will think maybe just sound, only the sound. Even when you are in the summer, there in the desert, it's very very hot, very very hot. You understand? Because in our time we didn't go for time of summer because we go a little bit of cold. But we are still cold. Maybe you are especially this time where we have cold weather here now. In in desert, I think you very a big block there because you can imagine. Okay, maybe somebody fell down in the Helios. They can't wait for you because the driver can't wait for to somebody to come and pick. In our case, somebody fell down in our vehicle. Yes, somebody fell down in our vehicle. The vehicle man started running speedy in the desert. Then we started knocking the vehicle. Hey, somebody fell down, somebody fell down. The driver he couldn't wait. He still speed, he go on the speed. We started shot, then the guys started doing help like this. Oh my god. All until God so kind, then the driver, then another Helios is coming on the way. They now tell the driver, your people, one of the guys fell down. Then we now park, the driver now park. After he parked, then we started looking for this guy. We couldn't find it because almost the day already dark. So until we can use our torchlight to find it. God so kind, then we'll find it. We'll find the guy. The guy already, as he's tired to shout, because nobody will answer, because there's no trade, there's nothing there everywhere. Just like
Incredibly
it's not
risky.
good. It's very, very critical. Very, very hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's no need for we to be talking, because people are there, because in our country now is suffering, many things happening. That is why we tell them they can't believe. You understand? Because of the suffering, because things are very difficult for them. That is why people are trying to move out there, so that they will face another planet in another country. That is why they take another risk. Why some it's okay, but if I have money, then I can do it. But many people, they want to see what is there. Do you understand? Because many people want to see what
So
is there.
even if they know that this is
Yes,
very
even though,
dangerous,
yes,
they want to see.
yes, they want to see, because I can't say, because if it is me, because if it is me, maybe before, maybe I'm not traveling, maybe I'm still there, maybe I hear such a things. I can't think, maybe I will try my best for me to go. You understand? Because I see people, because years ago, because they said that they used leg to walk towards the desert, but now there is areas to take you out of the desert. But upon all that areas, there is stress on it. Some can imagine that you sit like this, then you open your leg like this, just like this, without stretching your leg, maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours.
No, it's
It's not
painful.
easy. It's very painful. Then inside there, then you started looking, maybe tell somebody use your phone. Please, stress, move. It's not like this, because you, with my phone, you are still looking for one way or the other to expand yourself. You understand?
Okay.
Even somebody that is on the back, is on the top, you must feel that somebody that is on the center of everybody, because easily before they will come and use there is another place that you read before the Libyan, they'll use tarpaulin to cover everybody inside the vehicle.
So you're literally squashed and you're constantly in pain and constantly uncomfortable.
Yes.
You're witnessing so much horror. I mean, I can't imagine.
See, they use tarpaulin, tarpaulin, a big, just like that, we call it tarpaulin. They use it to cover you like this inside the vehicle, so that the policemen and the soldier, they will not see people to catch. You see, so what we get to the place that they will say, higher. They only rush everybody, higher. So if you can't make it, or maybe you can't smart, then you miss the vehicle. They leave you there. That is how you can't sleep more than your time. You sleep and blink your eye. Make sure that even on my case, I sleep close to the vehicle. I sleep close to the vehicle, because if the vehicle want to move, so that I will know. You see? That's how everybody just make everything possible in our life.
Yeah.
That is it.
Thank you very much for sharing your story. Thank you.
Because it's not easy at all. It's not easy.
No.
It's not easy. Yeah. But I believe, I pray, may God, may the our Lord help our people to really believe what we are saying. Yes, because if they believe, it's very, very, it will show as good for them and good for us, because we will not put end of the road that our people is there, they are crying in Libya, suffering, going for asthma boys, giving them a rough place. There's no peace. You can't move the way you want it. Only inside your room that you play, and you can't even. In short, there's no good movement there. Maybe you are inside. Only your husband or your boyfriend or your friend that you can really say, "Babe, help me to go and buy something." Can you imagine? You can't go. If at all you want to go outside, all this, you have to wear jalabia and cover yourself. just cover yourself like just like all a Muslim.
No
You
freedom.
have to cover it very, very without only maybe small face to see. And not only you maybe take it like a boyfriend will come. When you are living there, maybe in the evening, maybe night, they can easily bust the roof and come and meet you in your home. And ask you, what? It's okay, maybe especially men is there. You can only take one of them, this is my husband, so that they'll know that you are in somebody, you are not alone. So that you free among of them. You say you just pick one of them, especially maybe the one you dey close to. You say, okay, this is my husband. Just like just come on, they will ask the man, is this your wife? Say, yeah, it's my wife. That is it.
Wow. Thank you.
Just for you to free for them not to harm you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing your
You're
story.
welcome.
You are incredibly brave,
you.
as you know.
Thank you very much.